Hello, everyone, and welcome to what I had planned on being a kind of short and sweet build. It is only about 22-ish minutes long, but honestly, this build I was hoping to do in a day. It took me a couple days. Mostly because my townie refresh builds have been, shall we say, taking me longer than planned. Yeah. And last week I didn't even have this build started until after Saturday. I think I started this on Sunday. And then I had to go on to the next townie refresh build. So yeah, working on the land grab house, by the way. So that, as of recording this on 5/23, so it's, yesterday if you're watching this the day it came out. I have just finished, after 5 days, the shell of the home. I haven't even started decorating yet. Usually I have Tuesday's videos done by Tuesday or Wednesday and then work on Friday's videos the rest of the week and record on Saturdays, but that is not working well for me the last couple weeks. However, this is the last townie refresh video until probably end of August, September. So yeah. All right, so anyway, let's get back to this build. I decided to jump over to one of the vacation worlds. So I am building a cabin, and I jumped to this one because in the townie refresh series, I will not be doing builds for this. That being said, I'm gonna do some base game only, or base game and outdoor retreat builds eventually, so that I can put it into the world that I'm building. But it's not part of the townie refresh series, and so you may see a couple more of these over this summer that are just redoing the cabins. And with this one, I wanted it to have a cozy feel. I didn't want it to be real big. I just wanted it to feel like it's a 1-bedroom cabin with like a little loft area up top. And, you could have just a single sim here. You could have a couple come here on vacation. But it also will fit a small family as well. So that was kind of my goal with this. And it does use multiple packs. And I like it. I am planning on going through and redoing all of the vacation worlds with multiple packs. Just because. I mean, I've done some before, but I haven't done it on video. And I like it. Well, we'll see, because I am planning another save file that'll be multiple packs in whatever world I want them to be. So I may use some of my builds I didn't record in that. Just saying. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I still love them as much as I used to, because now I've been building more. So here, as I said, I wanted it to have a cozy vibe, so I enclosed the kitchen, and kind of just, rustic cozy, so there's a lot from Horse Ranch in here. And I really, really think this is a cute little vacation home. It has a little more amenities than the ones that came with the pack originally, but since this was the first kind of, expansion type pack for The Sims. There's a lot more we have now that we didn't have then. So as you can see, yeah, Horse Ranch was used a ton just because it has that rustic feel. And it seems like we don't have a whole lot that has this same rustic feel. So that's what I went with. Also pulled in this Snowy Escape fireplace because, again, kind of a, cabin rustic feel. And just kind of went from there. I really had trouble, though, staying away from the Horse Ranch stuff. So you will see I went, okay, I'm going to try to limit myself to a lot more the outdoor retreat items because they're just not, I'm just not doing this correctly. Yeah, I honestly, if you're new to this channel, I had moved last week and I'm still exhausted. I've been back at work as part of it too, and we've started kind of a busy season. And yeah, I'm still exhausted. So yeah, I was just kind of like half awake building this during some of it. So bear with me on that. I've looked at it recently. It still looks good. I still love it. It's still a very good build. And I think it makes a perfect little kind of vacation home. And I really did try to set this up so, as I said, you could have some family in here. If you wanted to, you could have, whatever, a small amount of Sims, whatever. I also struggled with this table. As you can see, I could not figure out what I wanted to do with this thing. I don't know why, but I couldn't. And then I kept trying to pull in like tropical rugs, and I'm like, no, that's not the vibe I was going for. So at this point, I'm just pulling in rugs to see what size they are, to see if that would work, because a lot of my issue was just sizing them. So I ended up going with this rug from, I think it's maybe the Laundry Day pack, and I like it. It just kind of gives, like I said, that cozy but rustic-y type vibe, and I like it. So the other thing is I wanted to keep the cabin, the walls, in the interior walls looking like a log cabin. I do have a few spots where they may be drywalled in to make some rooms, so you'll see those are painted. And I really like the look of it. I think it just creates a little bit of character. I did not want to go with perfection on this build either. I definitely wanted it to look homey and lived in to an extent. I mean, it is a vacation home. But, it's a nice one. It's these people who own it, take care of it. Not that anybody actually owns it in The Sims, but wouldn't that be nice? It's too bad they didn't figure that out for the 4-run pack, right? But that's okay. It is what it is. So I also wanted to fill this wall up with some stuff. So I added in this coat rack. And then I just kind of went through, tried to figure out like maybe a bookshelf that I liked the look of. Again, trying to stick with that kind of rustic-y type theme. But I think this entryway ended up really cute. I really went hard on the Laundry Day pack for the rugs. I think it's just the look of them gives me, I wanted almost like grandparents' cabin vibes, I guess is really what the look is that I'm going for here. Let me know in the comments if you think I pulled that. but with some, some modern upgrades. I think this really, I don't know, it speaks to me in a way. So adding in, all the fun stuff you need when you're on vacation, some of these appliances and other things here, some clutter. Uh, I I kept having to go back and like filter to the outdoor retreat pack because I don't use this pack that often. And I'm just like, I need to use stuff from it that, I might not know exist. So I found a few cool little things that I'd forgotten about and a few cool things that I remembered. I also really, really didn't plan this build. Sometimes I plan them, sometimes I don't. And what I've found is when I plan the build out, unless it's like a really big one, like the Fantasy Village one I'm still working on, they turn out better when I don't plan. And I know that's something that a lot of people want to sit down and do, and you want to plan out your floor plan. But sometimes just kind of going with it can really just make a really fun and, I don't know, in my opinion, more natural evolving home. And this works well if you're trying to do a home that's older, because most older homes have had additions, they've upgraded it to put in maybe bathrooms, things like that. And they didn't necessarily plan. I mean, they planned, but they didn't. They'd stake it out on the ground and go, this is where I think I want things to go. I mean, we're talking old homes, okay? Like 1800s, okay? And these are just your basics. So if you want something to kind of look more cozy, lived in, like it's, an older home, don't plan it. That's my tip. Just build. See where the mood takes you. That seems to work well for me. All right, so up here, I put in a kids area. It's not anything real special. I also put a couple of things for pets if you have pets. I don't think I remembered to put in the pet bowl I was going to. So I haven't uploaded that yet. I'm going to upload it as soon as I'm done recording, and hopefully I'll remember to add that in before I upload it. If not, and you download it, you may have to get a pet bowl. I usually bring them when I go on vacation anyway, because they don't have them because, well, pets didn't exist when this came out. All right, so here I did struggle quite a bit to try to do carpeting of some sort. So I ended up just putting it under the toddler and crib, or the toddler bed and the crib. And I think it looks all right. I don't know. Carpets were not working with me as well in this build as I was hoping to. Though I do love what I ended up with downstairs. But I think by the time I got upstairs, I was just done. I was like, okay, I'm over carpets already. All right, so outside, I wanted, some activities. Because, we need those. We need some activities. So, added a chess table, decided to put in the flower arranging table. And that's just kind of like a, I don't know, not really private porch, because you can walk up to the master bedroom there. But just kind of a little semi-private porch, I guess. And, then we have this back area, grill, small little seating area, dining area. This is my seating area right here with the fire pit. And I wanted to I was thinking about these springs, and then I'm like, no, never mind. Let's just put in a hot tub from For Rent. And just a couple of lounge chairs out here. Because, you're on vacation. You also want to relax. added in a few more things for the kids and, just some different things. I didn't want to go too crazy because, part of actually going on vacation is exploring the area you're in. So, go do that. All right. So anyway, I also did quite a bit of landscaping. I changed my mind though a little bit through this. I do want to say I did not edit this video. So what you're seeing is what I actually did. And I love how it turned out. I also didn't edit it because I knew it came together pretty well. As I said, took a little longer than planned, but it still came together pretty easily. I didn't have any recording issues. I didn't have, too many changes. But I'm also in these kind of shorter videos going to stop editing as much unless it's like, I have a huge change that makes no sense to show you guys, or I forget to pause while I'm recording because I got up to do something or my cat bothered me. But that's what I'm going to try to do, just to show you a little more of the build process. And I will say my original plan with this was just to kind of put a cool little path through here with this seating area and call it kind of happy at this point. And then I was like, no, I want some more landscaping. And this is why this took me longer, because I changed my mind and just added more to it. So you can see here, this is the point where I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm good. I'm just gonna, put this in and kind of finish this up, clean this all up a little bit and make it look good. And then I just kind of, I don't know. I wanted something more. So I started adding debug stuff in. And you can see it's a little grass. And then as I'm playing around with it, I realized the grass is not 3D and it bothers me. So most of that comes out. But I start putting in more and more debug items. And then I get this nice idea where, ooh, these rocks look like they follow this path perfectly. And then I just kept going. So I love it though. I absolutely love how this turned out. I think it's just a very cute little path area that, I don't know, creates a fun little look. So as you can see, I did try to put some rocks on the one side, or use the rocks on the one side, but it kept wanting to float. So I gave up and just kind of put a couple there. I believe I stick the mailbox over on that side, and then just continue this cool little border with these rocks. And I'm happy I took the time to do that because it just created such a cool, look and feel. It really made it feel like this cabin's been there for a while, and I love that. So we are almost done with this build, believe it or not. A few changes, like I decided I didn't like how the path looked, so I changed it to this one. And yeah, just kind of a few little fixes here and there, making sure it's pretty and nice looking. I may have made a couple of updates after recording. I can't remember. But yeah, there might be a couple little changes, but nothing too major. I think I take the window out in the back, like the big window that you can see there. But other than that, I can't think of anything real major. Maybe I leave it. Maybe I show that. I can't remember. Oh, I did decide I wanted to build a chimney. That was the other thing. Okay, I knew I wanted to build a chimney. I just forgot to do it until the end. So yeah, I enjoyed doing this build. I really did. I think it turned out cute. I wanted it to be that cozy cabin, kind of rustic vibe, and I think it'll be a fun little vacation home. I have not play tested it as of recording this, but I will do that before I upload it. But I really don't see any issues with anything. So I am going to let you guys enjoy the photos, and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I really had a lot of fun doing it. And I'm actually looking forward to doing more of the vacation homes. Yeah, I'm going to tackle them all. Alright. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Alright, I do hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye now.